Today is a great day. It's a great day to drive. No! I would let Ray Charles get behind the wheel before you, sir. And he's dead. Man, let me take my seatbelt off. Seatbelts are for scary people. Oh, cop, seatbelt on, seatbelt on. Okay, sundress. Okay. Ooh. That was a man. He's built like Kim K though. This guy has literally gotta be the worst driver I've ever seen in my life. He's gotta have Stevie Wonder shotgun and Helen Keller in the backseat driving. Jesus couldn't have made you, because if he did, he would have taken the wheel by now. Is that an Asian woman driving? Don't get racist. Do not get racist. I have got to be the only intelligent person out here, because there is a comedic level of stupidity on the road right now. So I know what you're thinking. This is the second video of 2020, but the first Bruce Rants recorded video of 2020. And the very first video of 2020, Bruce Rants is already giving his girlfriend another shout out. That is sick. Super sick. Shout out to DejaTheExplorer for making this list for me. That's probably gonna be over here. And her name is probably gonna be somewhere over there. But shout out to her for making this list for me that tells me what languages I've already said and tells me what shirts I've already worn, which gives me anxiety because now I don't have an excuse to repeat a shirt. That's sick. That's sick. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Bruce Rants. That's Bruce Rants episode 7. I almost said it in English. Bruce Rants episode 7, otherwise known as Bruce Rants episode 16 in English. 7 is 16 in Catalan. This is the sweet 16 episode of Bruce Rants. 16 is a great episode to get your driver's license, i.e. why this video is about driving. I mean, at this point, I've driven across the country twice and I drive all day for Postmates, which is my main source of income. I'm like one step away from dropping out of school and becoming a truck driver. In fact, if I had a truck, I would be one heartbreak away from being the living embodiment of a country song. I love my truck and I hate my ex, but we both know that she has the best cooking. Did you think I was gonna say sex? You nasty. And you're a sinner. If driving a lot has taught me anything, it's that as soon as you enter the confines of your vehicle, the only place where sentient, intelligent life exists is inside your vehicle. As soon as you look outside of your vehicle, everyone else is a raging, idiotic anus. And pedestrians be the worst. I don't understand why the only two times people walk slow are at the airport and the crosswalk. Both places where I have something heavy that rolls that I can run you over with. Yes, my overpacked personal item rolls and I'm finna knock you over with it like you crabgrass. And this is a damn push mower. So I've come to realize that there are two different people at the crosswalk. First, the safety first crosser. To them, you are a raging maniac and you see humans as just another obstacle on your path to your destination. They will always try to wave you on. But then you have to wave them on because pedestrians have the right of way. Now instead of you crossing the street and me getting on my merry way, we just waving at each other. All of this hand oscillation. I feel like I'm 2011 Drake. Cross, sir. And then number 2, there is the I need a check crosser at the crosswalk. These people frequent hospitals and college campuses. And I think it's because they realize they just paid a ridiculous amount of money to lay in bed all day and leave no better than they actually came in. These people also eat boiled eggs for breakfast in the morning, put pineapple on pizza, and wear low-top Jordans. Getting hit by a car is a come-up. You think they care about living or dying? Heaven won't take them because they put pineapple on pizza, and hell won't take them because they wear low-top Jordans. The only choice they have is to return to Earth after getting mollywopped by a vehicle and tell everyone how they caught an insurance lick with egg breath. You're doing them a favor. Maybe I would have more patience for pedestrians if the freaking navigation apps on the phone just worked the way I wanted them to. I'm 10 seconds from deleting every navigation app from my phone and just going back to using a physical one. Like I'm freaking Dora the Explorer. I mean, man, Google Maps used to be my best friend, but it's just been acting up lately. Whoo, the sun hitting that melanin different, boy. Hey, Google, let's go ahead and go home. You can make it home in 3 minutes if you turn left and then turn right. How'd you know where I was trying to go? Of course I know. I'm your highly efficient navigation assistant. You got some features, huh? I even know about the booty spot you go to on Fridays every week without fail. We'll go home, okay? I like Waves, but it notifies you of everything early except for the actual directions. Hey, Waves, can you take me home? There is a cop nearby. Okay, I see that's around here. Can you take me to my house? Accidental. Hey, Waves, can you take me? Construction zone. There is a construction zone. Mark it and get points, sir. Now, I'm hard pressed to call Apple Maps a navigation app because Apple Maps knows where you are just as well as you do. Man, I always get lost in this part of the neighborhood. Hey, Apple Maps, can you tell me how to get home? Oh, you mean me give you yeah, I know this place real well. Just bang a left over there. We gonna keep going and see what happens. You don't know where we are, do you? Bro, I know where we are. I'm the Christopher Columbus of this. I'm gonna take you straight to India. Just bang this left right here. We gonna find it. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Captain Crunch. Keep going that way. You know? I know exactly where everything is. I'm like the aisle clerk in Walmart, but this ain't my aisle. So I know it, but it's not really my aisle. Sorry, I'm about to get a TomTom. It's gonna be okay. Hang that way. We gonna get there eventually, you know? Hey, Apple, just let me default to Google Maps. I get y'all have beef, but I don't even bang y'all set like that. Like, my dad's a physician. The last thing I want is for an apple a day to keep the doctor away. In between watching the navigation, I like watching people. I'm a people watcher. I like staring. I'm an awkward stare. I'm the guy who stares at you, you look away, look back at me, I'm still staring. I was driving one day looking over at a car, you know, a couple of white women in there, white womening, Starbucks, messy bun, probably praising their head WW, Wonder Woman. Saw one of them gasp and go, shut up. That was top 5 most stereotypical white shit I ever seen in my life. I mean, that was like totally blonde white, except they both had brown hair, so it was absolutely brunette. Drove a little bit further, saw a group of white men having a mosh pit in their car. The whole car was shaking, like a misloaded washing machine. White people really be having a different kind of fun in the car. The last time I was in a car full of black people, there was so much bass it felt like I was eating it. Every time I tried to say something, bass just in my mouth without my permission. I have a Me Too coming for that bass. Check the Twitter, @TGSOT pod. Shameless podcast plug. I'm starting to learn that my car is a chubby chaser because every single accident I've been in has been with a car that is like twice the size of mine. I just wish my car would find a way to satiate its needs to hug big cars without raising my insurance rates or ruining itself. Everybody's had that accident they've been in where both parties agreed that the cops and insurance probably just don't need to know about it. Now listen closely because I'm about to give you some game. There are 3 steps to signaling to someone that there is no need to let anyone who can ruin my monthly premium know that we just hit each other. Step number 1, brush their car off and squint at it. Come with empathy for their car. Gas them. Make them feel like you're actually thinking about filing an insurance claim as your fault. Step number 2, after verifying there is nothing wrong with the car, in your most sincere voice, say, "Oh, your car looks fine. Mine? Don't worry. It already looked like that." I don't care if your car was split in half. You tell them it's been like that for 3 years and that you just hold on to both sides with duct tape and radio gospel music. Now, what if there's a scratch or dent on their car? The tricky part is convincing them that their car was like that too already. What model car you got? Oh, that's built like that. You see the bumper, how it's bouncing like that? They call that a slinky bumper, right? You seen Toy Story? Pushes right back together. Let's just move on. And step 3, after convincing them, leave with a kind parting and do not stop to hear the response. Leave. Always leave as you start, with Leave. And don't look back. You don't remember the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, the city with all the gay people? Not to be confused with Atlanta. If you haven't read the Bible, there's a city called Sodom and Gomorrah that had fallen out of God's grace. God found one family, Lot and his wife, and I think some other people, and he sent them out to save them from the destruction. But God said, when you leave, don't look back. Lot's wife didn't listen, and being the first woman to look back at it, decided to turn around and turn into a pillar of salt. Now, in case you're thinking about doing step 3 and pausing for some sort of kind response from the other party, don't do it. The pillar of salt is your monthly premium doubling. Jesus doesn't like how you doubt him. The only thing you need to be wary of is people who are too nice. Are you sure you don't want to call the cops? Are you sure your car used to smoke like that? Are you sure your leg is supposed to bend that way? What is this, that old Drake song, Hyper? Are you high right now? Do you ever get nervous? Are you single? I heard you need to leave. Is it true? Yup, turned over a new leaf. I'm a driving dude. Used to hate it, don't. I'm a driver's driver now. I'm a driving dude. In fact, if there were a driving game show, I'd win it, hands down, no problems. And hello audience, and welcome to another episode of Who is the Better Driver, where we ask specific vehicular questions to contestants to see who the better driver is among the 3 of them. Welcome our contestants, welcome audience. It is time to get on with the questioning. Now, are we ready for the first question? Affirmative. Yep. The real question is the world ready for my reckoning? Okay, so first question is, when a traffic light turns yellow, what is the appropriate thing to do? Slow down to a stop, if you can safely. If not, proceed, but be sure to be on the lookout for other vehicles that may enter the intersection after the light changes. Jared, we apologize, but that's not really the answer that we were looking for. Now hear me out here. Gauge the distance, and then speed up and see if you can beat it. If you don't, say, damn, I could have made that. That's correct. Point for Bruce. Next question. When a pedestrian is at a crosswalk, do you hit them hard? Call security. Jesus, when I said I swear on my life that I'm gonna win this competition, I swear on my life I ain't actually mean that. When a pedestrian is at a crosswalk, do you A, stop until they fully cross, or B, honk your horn because they're walking far too slowly? Come to a stop. Pedestrians have the right of way. No, honk your horn. And if the crosswalk is big enough, drive around they slow ass. And that's another point for Bruce, and bonus points for the extra answer. That's not even how the game works. Hey, you follow every rule? You fold your underwear too, don't you? What? On Tuesdays, the populace will fold and bend to my becking. You the Antichrist? This is about that prayer I just said? Question number 3. What is the appropriate thing to do at a stop sign? So is security just not coming, or? I always like to reference my good buddy Reg on this one. Roll through it, examine for cops, gun it. That is correct again, another point for Bruce. And that's our last question, but we have a bonus round. This could sweep the board. Now the question for this bonus round is, what do you do if a deer jumps in front of your car? All right, time is up. Let's hear the answers now. The sad thing is that Jared and Bruce both said the appropriate way to approach a deer is to try to avoid it, which is actually the incorrect question. Trying to avoid a deer could lead you into oncoming traffic and make the situation worse. Very sad. But the correct answer was actually given by Spawn over there with hit it. And then he also drew a pentagram. I think I just soiled myself. And so our winner is Hellboy. Now, any winning words for us?
I knew my day had approached as I walked in. I came to this stand to be above all of you little heathens, cretins, plebeians. I have won this competition of my own intelligence, of my own might. I will smite all who go against me. I will ruin the world with an iron fist. I will rule the world with an iron hand. I will bring death and decay to everyone who comes against me, and to everyone who doesn't come against me. I am the end. I am the Omega. I am everything you fear. I am nothing.
And that's all the time we have for today. Thank you everybody for watching Who's the Better Driver? And be sure to tune in next time. I'm going to find the nearest stage exorcist and security. Nah, for real though. Where's the nearest church?
I got pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. See both sides like Chanel. See on both sides like Chanel.